afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I will try to have more energy than I did last time because I'm not a morning person, and luckily this wasn't filmed in the morning. It was filmed at 1:10 a.m.
However, you're going to have to wait 1 minute first.
Yes, I am going to have to wait 1 minute first. So, funny story. So it turns out YouTube flipping hates us.
Yeah.
YouTube does this thing where they says, that's a nice video you have there. That's a nice 7-1 meltdown you have there that has 956 views. Well, I see your 7-1 reaction video, and I say, let me just take 100 views from that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And they did that, what, 3 times?
3 times. The mad people did it 3 times. I'm still on the clock. One person told us at least, gave us the suggestion that it monitors our first 60 seconds. So if I don't swear in the first 60 seconds, we'll be all good. And honestly, that time is fucking up. So we're all good. So the Jets. So not even that. Game 29. So I know I'm gonna get to the game. Don't worry. First off, thank you. We are halfway there. Can you believe that? I probably would have said that last game, but I was too fucking tired because I'm not a morning person. I'm a night person. I don't sleep, except in the morning. Vampire confirmed. No, I only drink on the blood of the Montreal Canadiens in overtime. Anyway. So, thank you everyone who has been keeping up with this channel, and even the people that are new to this channel. We've been so appreciative of this. It has been amazing. Of course, once again, my name is Zach Nolan. Carter Nolan is behind the camera with a Subway sandwich.
Goddamn right it is. I am having a
That sandwich is the reason we had to record so late.
I would like to mention I am having a ham sandwich, lettuce with onions, olives, smoky honey mustard, garlic aioli sauce. It is delicious. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. 5 stars.
In the words of Gordon Bombay.
Thank you for sharing that.
So, game 29, and the Winnipeg Jets defeat the Montreal Canadiens 4-3 in overtime, because, you know, they're not going to lose in overtime to the Canadiens. Oh, God, did I just jinx it? So, after a pretty good performance, I would say, actually, in terms of, like, losses for the Jets come back and really get off to a good start. First off, Ben Sherrod is obviously still out with a broken hand for the Montreal Canadiens. Carey Price is back in net, and so is Connor Hellebuck. Both goalies did pretty well. I think maybe Price was bad on the first goal, and Hellebuck was bad on the second goal, so it's all evened out. Anyway, so just like the last game, we had a great start. Oh, Blake Wheeler! Oh, yeah. Again with these good starts, boys. Get a goal. Yeah! What'd I say? Woo! That's exactly how you should have started the last game. A great shift, and then you score. None of this fall behind bullshit. Let's go. Woo! Nice shot, Wheeler. The boy is learning. in his mid-30s. And just like that, Blake Wheeler puts the Jets up 1-0 right on the first shift. Like I said in that reaction, perfect way to start. Literally, this lets everyone know that you're not going to be throwing chances away like you did last game. And that's exactly what happened, and the Jets got on the board early. There's a 2-on-1 with a proper pass. That's important because that is not a given with this team. Price does make the save, though. Perry takes a penalty, and I was confused as hell, and so was all of the commentators, until afterwards found out that it was a too many men on the ice penalty. So, cool. On the power play, it was like, the power play was okay. That's the one thing I'll say. The power play wasn't as good as last night. Obviously, it wasn't as good as the other night. The other night, we had 2 frickin' power play goals. That being said, we played better 5-on-5 tonight, so trade-offs. We were good, although we need to be careful in the neutral zone because Montreal still has a very aggressive counterattack, and we always have to be aware of that, even when we're on the power play. Because they actually, I believe, have a lot of shorthanded goals this season. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere they do. Lowry takes a tripping penalty. And then it's a solid PK. And there's a lot of battles in front of our net, which is something I relate a lot to the Toronto series, which was a very good addition for the Jets to to be implementing because the Jets do not have a strong decor. I think I can say that pretty comfortably. And pretty confidently, if I'm being completely honest. But the players that they do bring in have to be strong on the puck. Last game, they were not strong on the puck, especially in the first period. They were getting stick-lifted all the time. Today, the Jets were a lot stronger on the puck, and especially in front of their end zone and clearing guys out as well. Really tough forecheck by the Jets, and that would all lead to a great break-in by the second line, zone entry, and pretty much Ehlers puts it on net. Dubois gets a piece of it, and it just deflects right open. Price is way at the top of the crease. And Kyle Connor goes, oh, another open net. Let me just add that one to my collection. Reaction here. Woo! Hey, okay, so that, however, nice, very good goal. That qualifies as an open net Kyle Connor goal. Because if he fucking missed that, we'd have his head on a fucking pike. Jesus. Good fucking goal, boys. And just like that, the Jets go up 2-0. Morrissey will take a pretty bad play to take a holding penalty, and that would carry over to the next period. But to end the first period, 2-0 Jets. Great period. I cannot stress this enough. Even when we had the penalty kill, we looked like we were running a very competent penalty kill, which is kind of just turning chicken crap to chicken salad. Like, there's not much you can really do out of that. Like, there's only so much I can praise for a penalty kill. But that was really well done. And the period as a whole was pretty solid. Good kill. Straight up. So, this, there's not many notes in this period. But one note that there is Philip Deneau, the man who, scoring forgot, buries his second goal on a 2-on-1 to put the Canadians up. To put the Canadians. Just go. Whoa! What was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? I am 100% sure there was a cross-check missed right behind the play leading up to that. I am going to look now, and I'm going to be pissed if it was. Because fucking hell. Okay, hell is frozen over. Philip Deneau has scored. I want to look back, and I need witnesses for this. Okay. Now watch here. Right here. Wait for it. Right there. Bang! Bang! Right there! What the fuck was that? So, in case anybody missed what I was getting so riled up about, Brendan Gallagher is a fucking pest. I'm not saying he's not a good player. Brendan Gallagher is a good player. It's because he's a good player that makes it all the more annoying when he's a fucking little shit like this. I don't blame him. I'm not knocking his style, but he definitely cross-checks the guy right in the fucking head. Like, in the back of the skull. And, I cut it out of me reviewing that footage. The player in question, I believe it's Pullman, comes back into view the next thing, and he's going like this, leaning forward like his head fucking hurts, cause no shit, taking solid oak off the brain doesn't feel good. Anyway, moving on. The goal itself, not much to really, whatever. Gallagher gets an assist on it, cause of course he fucking does. But no, it's not the greatest shot, and it is Philip Deneau shooting it, so I just have this immediate prejudice that you need to stop those. But you know what? Who cares? Who cares? We won. I'm not gonna, harp on this too much. Appleton gets a chance, and then the third line gets another chance later in the period, and then Kyle Connor, on a wonderful rebound from Pierre-Luc Dubois, would tap it in to make it 3-1 reaction. Here.
Fire it. Rebound. Yeah! Woo! Attaboy, KC! Woo! Yes. We needed that.
And then Anderson takes a pretty garbage penalty. Yep.
Don't mind me.
This penalty is utter garbage. Habs fans, I have no idea what they called it. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't really get any set up on the power play, though. And then we had some D-zone time to end the second period, which would end with the score being 3-1 for the Jets. Now, the third period was a bit more of a problem. Also, I wrote in big letters, Gallagher is a pest because he was running into Hellebuck, which makes all that thing that I said about him in the goal or no goal video with the Gallagher goal interference, makes it look a little sus right now, doesn't it, Brendan? Makes it feel like you get what you fucking deserve on that one, and no, you can't use that. That's an R-rated movie. We can't use a clip from that.
I know.
Don't be looking in for a timestamp there, boy. You can't be doing that.
We can't show footage of a guy getting his head blown off?
No! No!
I know.
In no way, shape, or form. Anyway,
If you
but
could watch
the
rest of
Lowry
this
line...
video, they would take it off.
Yes, the Lowry line gets stuck out on the ice, and that would lead to, right off the draw, Brendan Gallagher from Philip Deneau. Why is it those two again? Just walking right through and just going wickets on Connor Hellebuck, which, you'd like to have back, but also, why the hell did he just walk into our goddamn front yard? Reaction here.
Gallagher gets one back for Montreal as he struggled.
Oh, wickets. So yeah, that'd make it 3-2. Kyle Connor has a chance to one-time it, raise the puck. KC doesn't go. Stastny has a bad turnover, and Stastny was pissed that he has a bad turnover on the opposing blue line and just slashes the shit out of the next Canadiens player that strips him the puck. I went, ah! No penalty. I was like, oh god, okay. Like, it didn't look like it hurt because, like, pads, but also, Jesus, Paul! Jesus! Anyway, ref acts, and then just for that, the ref happens to be turning his back in the corner as PLD gets hooked in the corner. Like, because when you're refereeing, you have to do what's called a bump. So it's like if the play is coming down here, you have to bump your body like this to keep it away because you have to stay away from the play. He does the bump and misses the play right as the guy gets hooked down. I'm like, oh. Anyway, moving on. Hellebuck played pretty solid, honestly, but even he couldn't hold back. Now, this is one thing that I noticed. Under 2 minutes left, and all of a sudden, Matthew Perreault's jersey is seen on the ice. And this is where my head is going, what the fuck is he doing out here? Paul, okay. Paul, can I call you Paul? Don't put out the fucking fourth line with under 2 minutes left. Ever. Montreal pulls the goalie. Can you guess where this is going? It's Tyler Toffoli. Of course it's him. With 1 minute 20 seconds left to go, about pretty much exactly ties it at 3 reaction here.
1.5. Plan your fucking exit. No!
Pressure by the Canadiens, and Josh Anderson with 1:25 to go in the third has tied the game at 3.
Plan your exit out of the zone. Don't just sit there in the corner.
Toffoli correction with that goal.
Fucking DeMello is just standing there.
Toffoli starts this play by
Oh.
And now we're going to the end of the third period tied at 3. Oh, wait a minute. We're playing Montreal, right? Montreal? I'm playing Montreal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're good. Anyway, we go to overtime, and yeah.
I was just kind of like,
I'm
what's the deal?
Montreal fans. Any Montreal fans that watch this channel, I'm sorry. But you guys are 0-8 in overtimes. You are the Kurt Hawkins of the OT. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Wrestling fans just cringed across the world. And sure enough, Paul Maurice fucking learned his lesson. Guess who the 3 starting players were for the fucking overtime? Pierre-Luc Dubois, Doobie himself, Kyle frickin' Connor, and Nikolai Ehlers. And guess what fucking happened then? Ehlers!
Go! Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Come on, baby. Yes! Ehlers! Yes! Woo!
Oh, he's just the bestest fucking boy, the bestest fucking Danish boy. Oh, well then, wasn't that a fucking rush? 4-2-3, the Jets win in overtime. This was amazing, honestly. And like, I realized, I went through this really quickly because, honestly, this was a well done game. The third was just rough, honestly. And the types of mistakes we were making is just kind of things that I've already kind of touched on. Like, the forecheck by the Canadians was amped up in the third period, and we did not have a proper answer to it. Which is something we should adapt to, because if come playoff time, against any team, you can't play 3-on-3 overtime. There is no like advantages or handicaps. Also, fun fact, and I learned this because I was on Harry Rice's stream. Harry Rice is a Canadians fan YouTuber. If you don't know him, go check him out. He does great content. He does live streams after every single Canadians game, which I personally think is a very good way to make your hair go gray. But then again, so are these videos. But anyway, he was saying that the Canadians put out, and I'm not lying, Philip Deneau, the no-goal scorer himself, and Paul Byron. Who the fuck are you putting out Paul Byron to start an overtime? I wouldn't put Paul Byron out. I wouldn't put him out like on the third line of overtime. That's bad. They should have put out Anderson, Toffoli, Kotkaniemi. Or if you want to do a defenseman, Anderson, Toffoli, Petrie. Baffling. And they wonder why they haven't won a game in overtime, honestly. Like, ugh. And I don't mean to dunk on the Habs, but like, you guys had a serious like opportunity to win this game. Just because it goes to overtime doesn't mean you can't pull out the upset. The coaching decisions you made in overtime fucking shafted you royally up the ass in ruining this game for you. Just saying. Anyway, if I'm to look at this game, 3 stars. So, honorable mention, I would say, is... I would say Connor Hellebuyck's the honorable mention. He did well. 3rd star, Nikolai Ehlers, OT winner, and an assist as well, I believe, on one of the 2 goals. 2nd star, Pierre-Luc Dubois. He had 3 assists tonight, which means he is gaining on Patrick Laine and Jack Roslovich's point production. Because guess what? The Jackets suck.
And are you talking in point per game or just points in general?
Just points in general, honestly. I don't really care.
You know why that's really good? Because
he's played less game.
Because he's had to miss a bunch of games.
Yeah.
So seeing him, yeah.
And then, of course, 1st star would be Kyle Connor. Fun fact, if Kyle Connor had got the hat trick, this title would have been KFC. But he didn't, so we use this title. And let's be honest, this title, for this situation, is just as good. Honestly, though, this is the thing that I am a little nervous about. We have a home and away back-to-back. Those fucking suck, and I hate them. That means the boys who are exhausted need to go get on a plane, fly out, possibly get jet lagged because they're going into a different time zone, get ready, and play the Oilers the next night. Granted, the Oilers played last night, but the Oilers need to either go from Calgary to Edmonton or Edmonton to Edmonton again, which is an easier trip. Either way. So it should be a good game tomorrow night. I'm hoping that they show up again because the Oilers are one of those teams that I'd really like to get a good separation between, because I won't really feel fully comfortable until we have a very good grasp on second place. And the Oilers won tonight as well, which means we haven't really given much separation. Yeah, that's honestly where I'm going to leave this video. It's a pretty short one. It covers on a lot of things, right? There wasn't too much to delve into. Anyway, thank you for watching, by the way. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, because it does make a difference, because YouTube can't take away your view when you like it, because it shows you're a person. That's nice. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because we would greatly appreciate that. We're actually somehow already more than halfway to 500 subs. How the fuck did we do that? We're over halfway because we're past 2. Is my bad maths?
We're at 247, I believe.
Are we at 247? Or is it the other way around? Or are we at 274?
Oh, yeah, shit.
I'm right.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I thought we were 247. Oh,
I'm right,
yeah.
right?
What do you know?
I'm right, right?
Yeah, you are, yeah. Yeah, we're like 274. I always get the numbers mixed up, yeah.
Yes, we're already past like halfway to 500, which is amazing. Thank you for that. And yeah, also don't forget to comment down below, because we do answer comments, and we just no matter go check out our other videos as well too, because we posted reaction on that. And if you don't even want to watch my whole review to it because the game is so outdated, you could just go there just for the reactions, because we timestamp them in every comment section. And we check out a lot of stuff. So, yeah, be sure like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at No One Hockey Podcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.